All right. I like knives. You probably like knives if you're watching this video. And I find that 90% of what I use my little Microtech UTX 85 for is opening packages and envelopes. And I'm just doling the blade out, doing things like that. I also have a stitch, Microtech stitch, which I love, but don't use that too often. So went over to my friends at E-Knives, and I found that they've got this, it's a utility knife carrier. And yeah, E-Knives is a great company. You got some stickers. They always send some candy. Great company. They're local. I mean, these guys actually live in my subdivision, so they hand carried this to my house, which is amazing. And most importantly, all of their deliveries come with a Band-Aid, which if you handle knives, you know how important that is. So here it is. It's the Reate, I think that's how you pronounce it, EXO-U. For utility blade. So the standard utility blades you get for, Home Depot or Lowe's, you can use in this what is effectively a very high-end build for carrying a utility blade. So it's got that look and feel of a premium knife, and you can tell I'm really good at getting things out of the box here. Let's just say it's well packaged. All right, so here we go. Anodized aluminum frame. You got little magnets to lock the lock assembly in the lock or unlock position. That's a gravity drop. There you go. You got a utility blade that is in that carrier. That the carrier for the blade's made out of stainless steel. That spring assembly that kind of keeps it in place is made out of, I believe it's titanium. And yeah, it's just a really cool way to have a ultra sharp utility knife with you, and have the look of a high end knife. And this is something it'll last forever. I mean, this thing's built like a tank. And I'm trying to figure out how to undo the spring retainer clip here, and I'm literally just doing this on the fly, which is pretty much how I live my life. But yeah, it's pretty cool. It really doesn't have instructions or anything, just the certificate of authenticity, talks about the materials. And again, we're going to get that blade out of there. Ultimately, what you end up having to do is it's just a spring effectively it's compressed and locked into some slots on the carrier frame. So you just push down on that, and boom, it comes out. And didn't fillet my finger open or anything. And I mean, you want to be a little careful, but it's pretty straightforward. And putting it back in, the only thing you need to be careful of is that retainer spring has a short end and a long end. And if you flip it over and have that long end facing the wrong way, you'll never get it installed correctly. So just be aware of that. Drop it into two little slots, push it down, and now you've got your new blade back in place. Or if you flip the other blade when it's dull 180 degrees, you got a new sharp blade. So it's a very cool high-end way to carry a utility knife. I just love the way it looks. They offer it in different colors, but close up here showing the build quality and just the machining and the grooves. It's really well made. Got that clip there for shorts or jeans, whatever, to slide it down in. And again, that little lock assembly has a magnet at both points, so it's pretty unlikely you're going to inadvertently unlock it and have it deploy. It's just, yeah, I like it. So here it is compared to my UTX 85. It's actually shorter overall length, a little wider. And when deployed, you're going to see it's a little shorter. Obviously, you have a much shorter working surface on the blade, but I mean, for opening envelopes and well, here we go. Here's a UPS lovingly cared for package that was delivered today, and this is typical of 80% of what I use a knife for. So rather than dull a high quality blade, having the ability to just replace this as needed, that's the way to go in my opinion for this kind of work. And yeah, it opens it right up. Yep, here we go. So new toy and new headphones. That's exciting. perfect for this kind of application, and I'm going to get a lot of use out of this. I just think it's a cool concept, having a really high end build. The one-handed operation is amazing, and that's a really good way to fillet your finger open there doing things like that. So, but yeah, love it. It's a high quality piece of hardware, and I think it's going to last forever. And I think it just looks better than having a utility knife in your pocket. And the one-handed operations is pretty cool. So, as always, thanks for watching. No need for a thumbs up. Don't need a like. I don't want to beg. If you enjoyed watching this, that's all I need. So, catch you later.